Hi everyone, so I thought I'd just do a really quick video today about the new YSL Fusion Ink Foundation. If you've watched my channel, you'll remember in a little mini haul video from a couple of weeks ago I said that I got a sample of it from House of Fraser. And since then I've been a little bit naughty and got another two samples, one from Boots and one from Debenhams. And the one from Boots, if you get one from there, comes with a little card which, if you buy a full-size one before the 16th of September, you get £10 worth of Boots points with it, which is really good. And it's more of a heads up to say that if you're interested in getting this, or if you like a kind of matte-ish finished foundation at all, it's really worth going and get a sample of these, because at the minute they're really keen to hand them out left, right and centre. So go and get yourself matched up and go and get one. The new Fusion Ink foundation is similar in formula to a few other foundations throughout, like the Giorgio Armani Maestro and a few other ones, that kind of liquid, very fine liquid consistency. But I'd say, from what I know, there's nothing quite like this on the market at the moment. And as I said, it's a really thin, liquidy consistency. You can see, it's quite high in coverage for being so thin. I would say it's a medium weight coverage. You can really shear it out, and you can do quite full coverage. Just depends on how much you put on. But if you did quite a full coverage, it will be very light. And as you can see, it blends in really easily. I've actually been using the Expert Face Brush from Real Techniques, and I've worn this about 5 times now. And it blends in really easily and really quickly, literally like a minute, and it looks perfect. It's so quick. The little sample bottles you get are like this, and they have the spatula inside. The big bottle is this one here, and it has, the top comes off, and then it's kind of got a long spatula inside, and you're meant to just use a few drops, because it's an oil-based foundation, and it's got this really lightweight volatile oils, and that evaporate when it goes on your skin and leaves like a satin matte finish. It's not super matte, but anyway, I'll just show you some swatches in a second. I've had the YSL Touche Éclat foundation before, and I do really like this. This is a quite dewy finish, and I've got quite combination skin, and I wanted to try, I was really interested to try this out, because they said it's a matte finish, but it's not super matte, and I'm not really, I like a little bit of a glow. So this one here is the Touche Éclat foundation. As you can see, it's much shinier than the other two. That one is the B30. This is in B30 in the Touche Éclat. This is in B30 in the Fusion Ink. And then the other sample I got, I'll come on to that in a second, I got in a BD20. And this one does look darker here than that one, but I'd say it's because it's more concentrated formula. I've put a thick section on here, and then there's a stripe of blended in for each one. Because it's a more concentrated formula, I'd say per mil for mil there's more pigment in the Fusion Ink foundation. I think it's why it's looked darker, but up here where it's blended out, I wouldn't say there's an awful lot of difference. I'd say maybe the Fusion Ink is slightly darker, but not dramatically. And then that's the lighter one, which is the BD20. How YSL's colour system works, it goes from B10 to, I think B80 is the darkest colour, might be B90. Lightest to dark, and then B is neutral, BD is like a gold yellow tone, and BR is a pink rose tone. And that's how you work out what colour you are. There's 21 colours in the Fusion Ink at the moment. It's going to go up to the full, I think it might be 30 colours in the Touche Éclat over the next sort of few months before Christmas, I would have said. It didn't take them that long to bring out the extra colours in the Touche Éclat foundation, so hopefully they'll be out soon. Unfortunately, it's all the darker colours that they haven't got. And they do go quite dark. They're probably not dark enough for the darker skin tones. But I do really like this. As I said, I've used it about 5 times now. I think it looks really nice. It lasts so well. Really well. It lasts really well on my nose, and nothing else stays on my nose. My nose is always the place where everybody always has somewhere on their face that eats foundation, and for me it's my nose. Always just like, it always just comes off, or it looks good, or it needs blotting loads. But this stays really, really well. My partner said several times when I've had it on how nice my skin looks, which he doesn't normally say. So that was quite nice, and I do really like it. I think I might actually get the full size of this, but I'm not sure what colour I'm going to get, because I think that the B30 in the Fusion ink, because it's matte, is a tiny bit too dark for me, and I think I might need one of the B20 ones. So I'm going to, believe it or not, I'm going to go and get some more samples and try one of them out. When I went to House of Fraser and when I went to Boots, the women there knew loads and loads about it. When I went to Debenhams, the lady said that the colour system wasn't the same as the Teacher Class foundation, which isn't true at all. She said that they didn't do a B30 in it, which obviously isn't true because I have 2 samples in the B30. And she just didn't seem to know that much about the product at all. But as with any sort of beauty counter things, it really depends on the woman who, or the person who serves you, and it's a bit of hit and miss. And I think we've all been to counters where the person on the counter clearly doesn't know as much as they're trying to make out that they do. But anyhow, go and get yourself a matched up and go and try it out, because it is really interesting. Even if you don't like it, wash the bottle out. These bottles are fab for having in a little travel makeup bag, or like to pop in your makeup bag inside your handbag, because obviously compared to a full-size one, they're tiny. You can get about a week's worth of foundation in one of these bottles, and each of these samples is about a week's worth of foundation. So yeah, that's everything. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a good day. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know what you think about this foundation if you've tried it. I'm going to give it 2 thumbs up. I really, really like it. Have a good day. Bye.